I found that picture of you from 1977, standing in front of an old windmill with your friend. You went there and it was a bad idea. Her sister was holding the camera. She took another picture minutes later, just you, no windmill, and no friend. This windmill vanished off the face of the earth, your friend never returned with you, and the windmill was gone. Here's a similar puzzle for you, Marvin. A girl went missing around here. Story goes, your daddy used to sit on a bench with a birthday cake, trying to lure her home. Instead of missing girl signs, he put up birthday girl signs, promising cake to the birthday girl. Of course, the birthday girl never came home, to his disappointment. What happened? When I learned about this absurd story, I spent a lot of time digging. You must have guessed, but I was looking through your things.
Also thank your other auntie for making this all possible. If you see her, not everyone can.
Your wife won't admit this is true, but I know it, because I found the evidence. Eventually, I found out what really happened to that girl. I went to see it myself. Want to know? Ask, where is it? What did you do? Randus is a flower. He does need water, but not as much as he thinks. You shouldn't worry. If you are considering Randus, you should adopt Wavy as well. Wavy is a cloud. He is afraid of everything. He is especially afraid of freezing. According to him, he is never the same person for more than a few seconds. Wavy knows how to trick Randus. It's a picture of two friends, Tonith and Randus. Are they not cute? Give them a chance. Ronith is Tonith's baby half-brother. Because he's younger, he gets to learn from all of Tonith's mistakes. It makes me think about the dog, actually. Because when the car hit him I thought, at least it will be over soon. He survived it, and I was the only one who still wanted to put him down. That's why he always looks both ways. He doesn't get into trouble. You won't have to watch him all the time, he's good. When that dog wags its tail and it appears happy, it's not real. You married her sister, and years later, your friend was reborn as your daughter.
And I remember you saying that we are exactly the same age.
You're a girl named Carrie Mark, and you were born on November 12, 1992. You have a mommy named Anna, and a daddy named Marvin.
I do agree there's a resemblance. Very strong resemblance between us.
Hairs and growing eyebrows.
That's a puzzle.
You're secretly very excited to hear this news. You're in the bathtub thinking about her. Pen is an aspiring mathematician. She's entirely deaf. She doesn't know what sound is, let alone music. I don't know what she's doing here. I'm back. This is my present for you. I started it in 1996, for Marvin. I think I forgot what birds look like.
Funny stupid blob monster.
That's what it is. Painter. Painting puzzle. Catch Randus first.
What? One of the eggs was in Daniel's game? What an unfair trick.
When I heard how many kids were coming to your party, I was impressed.
If you're unaware, the gift plane provided homes to over 100 young pets.
Thank your big brother for letting you and your friends play games all day and making you so popular.
Congratulations, you have seen everything in the game so far, but there will obviously be more. Unfortunately, we have failed to remove all of the pets from their homes. 48 pets remain here at the time of writing. It's a growing organism. Your controller inputs will be useful, but your feedback will be even more useful. Please leave the PlayStation on when you leave. Family, neighbors, police, or whoever, keep game console running. My brother didn't want us to find him, because he knew we were all looking for Michael A.
I'm so sorry that I couldn't be here. I hope my gift makes up for it. It's the one in the black box.
5 words written on a chalkboard in the dirty building that you inhabit after kicking you out of the house.
We got this green here. Starts off like like a checkerboard, then whatever this is, and then weekends. Yeah, on that topic, I don't remember meeting this girl at all. I don't remember knowing her at any point. Could have been one of those periods when we weren't visiting very much, but
My husband may come here after 6 p.m. Please stay overnight, if you can.
A young person walks into your school building. They walk in with you. You're holding their hands. They come out crying into their hands because nobody will love them, not ever again. When the emergency began, you were all looking for Carrie.
I just don't remember even hearing about anyone going missing.
I told you all, we would never find Carrie.
I don't have a single... I remember her going missing. I remember anything like that. I mean, I was a kid, but even then...
Carrie's still missing. We are searching. Last weekend, we almost got lost ourselves. When Carrie goes missing, she goes missing forever.
I don't know if you can verify these dates, but 5th of June, 10th of November, right, when she went missing and when she was found.
You were kidnapped and spent 5 months studying in an abandoned elementary school. You showed Carrie a red, blurry reflection in a vase.
Do you see that? Look at how ugly you are now. Nobody wants to see you like this.
Carrie squinted her eyes. The reflection wasn't clear at all, but as you began to describe her grisly deformities, she began to see them. Hi Marvin, Rainer here. You have to be careful this time. Please go to my website on this sticker, and also go to Ronith's room and press start. If you start running out there without a sense of purpose, you'll get lost. Your search is harder. Beyond here, there are no landmarks. But this model of a brick building, though crude, should still be familiar to you. From here, I want you to find a grave. You know the grave I'm talking about. You're the only person who can find it. I increased your speed so you can search faster. On November 10th of 1997, you ran away from your daddy's school building, and on the 12th, you arrived at your house. You ran away, crying, ashamed, covering your face. Find the moment. When were you led astray on the road? Karen LM escaped from the school's basement and wandered the Newmaker plane for days. Carby is scared and pounding on the door. I open it, it's so dark that I can't see her, so I pull her out, and the light hits her face. What's the safest place you can put her in? You should start thinking about that.
You made it. Happy birthday. Why are you covering your face? Oh.
That's a very big boo-boo on your face.
Of course I recognize you. Those eyes, that nose, that's still you. I sure hope you've realized by now, it doesn't matter how long you've been gone, it doesn't matter how much you've changed, you aren't lost. Stop wandering and come home.
To catch her, you had to lie, but it may not be a lie forever. But she soon escaped and bravely returned home. In her bathroom mirror, she saw a clear picture. She's afraid to leave home. If her home is good, this is not a problem.
Care, are you okay? You ran straight into the door. Did you think it was open? Ah, poor baby.
You were blind. At some point, your movement stopped making sense, bumping into walls and doors, dodging invisible obstacles.
Where is the disc? Where are the discovery pages?
What are you talking about? What disc? Discovery pages?
Jill, stop fucking ignoring me. Get in here and show me where that disc is.
Kids shouldn't say swear words. Do you know why? It just doesn't sound right. It's disturbing. You should choose cleaner words even when you're really angry.
No, Care, this is Mommy. This is your Mommy. Sweetie, I'm right here in front of you. There's no one else here.
I called you several times and you didn't come. Do I have the wrong name here?
What are you looking at? What's over there? Care, can't you hear me? Can't you see me waving?
We're going to help you, together. Everyone is. When you reach for your shoes will be there. When you walk through a doorway, the door will be open. Where you go, the floor will continue under your feet. Every move you make will be made valid. Everything you see will become real. Everything you say will become the truth.
Snap out of it, Care. Where are you going?
Your wife started painting the walls black to cover the stencils. I helped. She made it feel urgent. That Saturday, busy with work, she pinned a note. It contained a list of objects. As I painted, I watched Care dance around the house. She liked to spin. She became a blur. But in that blur, somehow, as she spun around, I was stunned by pure horror and disgust. You're the new maker. You can turn Care and LM into Care and close the loop.
Young people can be psychologically damaged beyond rebirthing.
Hi there. Wake up, you're free. I hope to guide you to that location with a spell, which I will begin now. I know what you must be thinking. Have these statements always been true, or have I cursed you? Is there such a thing? A curse that changes your past? Stop thinking. Sorry for pulling you out of class. I know you've been busy catching up. Don't worry, I just want to talk with you. Do you want to play a game? You can pick any game you want, and we can play it together. You want to quit? Why? Oh, I don't blame you. Grave robbery is vile. This is an awful game, huh? We can play something else if you want. It's okay. You can go. I hope you can find your real house.
And I'm trying to think, when was the last time I saw any of you at all? It had to have been like 1999. I was a kid. I was a small kid. Tiny kid.
I have a guess at which child you'll pick next. When you find her room, the passage to my right will lead to her.
And after that, just, you know. But it would make sense in the timeline.
She'll appear from the darkness, limping, and I'll shoot her in the head.
I saw him at a birthday party once, down in the basement playing video games. Hide from everyone. He was down there too. He was older than the rest of them.
They won't even give me a picture of her now. They're all scattered in graves. And I'm a piece of shit. Here I go. Happy birthday, Bella. You're free. I left these messages for you to look at, in case you were ever rescued. You might be confused as to what happened.
You are off to school today. I love you so much. I will miss you so much when you are set off to school for the day. I will be waiting for you when you get home.
What do you think? Are you still sitting on a chair? Can you still look around the room? Is there still a room? I'm calling you Bella because that's who you are. I was overeager before, and started calling you Tiara prematurely.
Every day I am so happy to see you come home and tell me what you learned.
I created a space in the menu for you, still unused now. Then I put you inside the machine, and played the second movement of Stravinsky's septet on the needles. I played it wrong, but it would have been okay. If you hadn't given up halfway, you would be Tiara.
I hope everybody treats you with love and respect. I love you forever, no matter what.
The gift plane has closed indefinitely, and all personnel have left. We would strongly encourage you to visit our 8 homes, and find some friends to take with you. Every pet is uniquely valuable. You should have no problem finding somebody that you love.
They were first given to us as a Christmas present, many years ago. The game had an interesting journey, before and after that day. Raina gave this gift to us on Christmas 1997 and 2000. It was the single longest day of our lives.
Where have you been? Why were you gone for such a long time?
We were all certain he was dead at the time. He had been missing since June 1997 and 2000.
Is this a present? Who is it for?
Fuck you all, and fuck me as well. Merry Christmas. Check your bathroom now.
We're not as concerned about these things now. In a way, recordings have the power to raise the dead. They're kind of scary. Currently hunting for hidden content.
Can you remember when you saw this? Well, it could have changed between then and 2004. After 2004, my mom had it reportedly. Alright, so, this is just to, prove to you that I'm not lying about this game that I found. But also, when you come home next month, and, hopefully you're feeling a little more enthusiastic about that now, we can investigate this together.
Paul created some additional recordings in 2017 as a way to show Petscop gameplay to his friend. He created this account in order to upload those additional recordings in video format.
This game is trying very hard to make it seem like there's an entity in it. Like a ghost or an AI trying to communicate with me. It's interesting, but you know, the way you know that there's a ghost in a game trying to communicate with you is if it comes out, if it stops being distant, and it comes out and you can have a real-time back and forth with it. But, you know, I'm looking forward to what I might see next. It's very interesting, this game, because you can walk around and something will just happen.
He later passed ownership of the channel to us, but continued to record himself at our strong suggestion.
No, they don't know much more than we do now. I don't like talking to them. They intimidate me. No, I didn't voluntarily mention you.
Though he had issues with the arrangement, these have finally been settled. Please enjoy the recordings in Petscop. We do.
It's a fun thing that just happened.
I love you, Newmaker. Please show Marvin where his house is. His daughter is there.
And I think it's more likely we could use real life to find things in the game, like the reverse. Which we can do that, and then we don't have to like aimlessly walk around to find stuff. That would be interesting.
Paul is okay. His work is bearing fruit. He appreciates that people care about him so much.
Because it would have been a completely ridiculous idea to me. But when I found my room, it made... well, I was shocked at first, but it made sense. Especially considering where I found the game in the first place.
Also wants 1,000 pieces for Machine Beyond School Basement Stairway.
We finished our long Easter egg hunt. Thank you for watching. For now, there is nothing to do. We are waiting patiently for Paul. When the time comes, we will turn on the light.